All right, once more, I'd like to welcome the chairman, Dr. Augustine Onwumere, for his presentation. Good afternoon once more. You are blessed to be here today. Thank you for gracing this occasion. Like I always said, it's not everybody that comes for a meeting or a gathering and people come for their event. You know, thank you very much. In the little words I'm going to be sharing with you in a moment from now, I hope you'll be blessed and you will take the wisdom from this write-up and my speech home to make it better in your life, family, and business. Today's topic is actually what you all know about, and it's titled money. Say it together. Money. Say it together. Money. Say it together. Money. Hey, I love money. I love money. I like money. I don't love money. Okay. I've never seen anybody in life who is above the age of 19 who doesn't know what money is, right? Yeah? Even my children know what money is. One day, Flourish, my first daughter, said, "Daddy, is it true you have money?" I laughed. I said, "Who told you what money is?" That's because they see what money can do. When they want to buy it, they use the word, buy me this, buy me that. You know, they now know at that age, 8 years, 6 years, know what money is. Everybody here knows what to never be overlooked. Money puts you on a pedestal higher than your peers. Money can make you pay your house rent easily, right? Money is that thing that helps the commission you make to get to you. I mean, you made a commission, right? But for you to believe it, like when Happiness saw how many million last 3 years, 5.7 million as a commission. When she saw that money, for them to believe that the money is in the account, they moved it from one bank to the other, transfer. Move it to the other bank, transfer. Oh, it is showing. It means this money is really in that account. Is that what you said? That is a real life story. The commission was so big and unbelievable that this is a mark of Happiness and her husband were transferring part of it from one account to the other to see whether it will move from that account. Whether their phone, the alert is showing them fake alert. I mean, money is that thing that makes you go to school to pay for your school fees, right? Money is that power, that currency that your parents, just after they have given birth to you, are able to take care of you, to make sure you don't fall sick, to pay for your immunization, to buy you baby clothes, baby toys, to take you to your first kindergarten school, maybe after 1 year old, from there to your second year. Money is that power that makes you eat 3 square meals and even buy for other people. Money is that power that makes you look good. You can walk into a boutique in Awolowo Road and buy a suit for 120,000, whereas money can also buy a suit for 50,000, right? Right? Is money good? Is money good? Life will not be sweet. Apart from the grace of God, life will not be sweet if money was not there. Right? You want to go to the airport and go to South Africa. You buy a ticket, right? What gives you that ticket? Money. Money replaces legal tender. Money replaces trade by barter. Replaced trade by barter. Trade by barter is the original source of transactions whereby I have this plantation, this farmland, and I want to buy some tubers of yam, I ask somebody to what? Farm in my farm and what? Get those tubers of yams in place of the rent of that land. Do you understand? Until years after, and what I'm just telling you, that happened in thousands and millions of years ago, when we are yet unborn. Money is good. I believe with these few words of mine, I've been able to define money. Have I been able to define money? This is not working, please. Somebody help me. Is somebody with the laptop? Can you just press something so that it will move? All right, I think it's moving now. The battery is down. Money is one of the reasons why we are in B1, right? Is money one of the reasons you are in B1? Is money one of the reasons you are recruiting people? Is money one of the reasons you are sharing flyers on the road? Is money one of the reasons you want to use the latest phone? Is money why you listen to somebody to sign up? Did you use money to sign up into B1 group business opportunity? You use money, right? 1,650 or 37,650, right? Money. And money is hard to get. Money is what? Whether you like it or not, no matter how small it is what? Hard to get, because you have to put in some sweat. You have to put in some time. You have to put in some energy to get that crispy notes that you count. Money is what gives power. Money is one of the things that give power to a man or a woman in this world. There is a level of money you have, you know that you are in a different class. You want to use the latest car. I want this PowerPoint, please. Money gives you power. Say power. Power. Say power. Power. Now, you can use money to buy power, right? Power is when you can rule other people. When you can tell other people how they should live their lives. Power is when you can come to a road that is on tar, and you stand and say, how much is it to tar this road? And you immediately make a phone call and pay a company, and they come there and they tar the road. Money is what opens doors in ministries. Money is what makes you meet people of valor, people of strength in a nation. Money can make you a citizen. Okay. Money can make you a citizen of a nation. Hey, did you hear that? Yes. Did you hear that? Yes. Did you hear what I just said? In fact, I'm speaking from my spirit, I'm not speaking from my slides. Money can make you a citizen of a nation. I was in US in 2015 with my wife. We spent about 2 months there, then around the summer period. I wanted to get a green card. That paper that makes you a citizen. There are ways you can get green cards. You can get it by marriage, by birth, and then you can invest $200,000 in United States of America over a period of 1.5 or 2 years. They use it to develop their town, their cities, build houses, but they give you a document that makes you a citizen. Is that not power?
Power.
You know what I just said? You know it exists?
Yes, of course.
Do you know it exists?
I know.
They will give you trade passports that makes you come into the country without even taking any visa. $200,000. And somebody multiply that by 360. Huh? Let's know the amount in naira. I'm telling you, and nothing is impossible if your mind can conceive it. Nothing is impossible if your mind can conceive it. $200,000 times 360. How much? Somebody tell me. It's very small. 72 million naira. Did you hear what I just said? I just said it's very small.
Yeah.
Hello? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Is that power? It is power for you to see a figure that runs into millions and say it is very small.
Yeah.
It is not wrong. It is not evil for you to desire wealth. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself. And you have what? One life. You have what? One life. Which can be 60, 75,
90 or 100 years. It is a very good thing to want to have money. Is that true? Now, the wickedness you'll be doing to yourself in this life is for you not to have the desire. Say desire. To have money. It's for you not to have the desire to have money. Without desire, you cannot have money. Without desire, you cannot have money. Do you know that? What is desire? That internal attraction for something. That internal attraction for something is called desire. And for you to have an internal attraction for something, you must understand the benefits of that thing to you. You must love the benefits of that thing to you, right? By knowing the benefits and loving the benefits and telling yourself, I want this, I want money, your mind begins to open up to attract money. And therefore, with that, you can buy anything you want to buy. I'm from Imo State, and the slide, please. I'm from Imo State, and there's an adage that says that a man is not a man if he cannot buy whatever he needs at any point in time. I don't want to translate it. A man is not a man if he cannot want something and be able to acquire it. Do you understand what I mean? You're not a man. Man now is in parentheses saying what? Everybody here, male or female. You're not a man if you cannot desire something and you call it and it comes to you. You call it what? Money. Gone are those days when ministers, pastors wear oversized suits and believe that they are supposed to be poor to go to kingdom of heaven. You know those days, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, you see a pastor, his suit, the sleeve of suit covering his hand, and his shoulder is dropping. Because he believes he should not look good. He just should be fasting and praying all the days of his life. Today, ministers of God understand that to run a ministry, to run a church, you need money. That is a redeemed church. Now, most pastors are into business. They're into one society that gives them a business opportunity, one ministry, one business, even if it's real estate. The church is beginning to understand the power of running a ministry with what? Money. Did you think that Bishop Oyedepo, for instance, will be where he is today without investment, without money? No. Over 30 years ago, he went to that place in Ota and bought the land for less than 10,000 naira per plot. Today, he commands the nations. He commands what? Nations. First, because he preaches the word of God. Second, because he has got wealth. He has got money. And he has put in systems that controls that money to make it what? Grow. I'm teaching you something here. I've experienced wealth, and I'll keep experiencing wealth till I'm dead. I'm declaring upon myself. I say it after me. I've experienced wealth, and I'll keep experiencing wealth till I'm out of this world. That's a prayer. You know, what comes out of your mind, this is what happens to you. You are doing your generation after you good by loving to have money and by working the system that gives you money. The man who doesn't work daily will become hungry one day. And for you to have money, you have to do what? Work. I work every day, and I'm happy that I'm working every day. It's not easy, but I'm working because I want that inflow to be coming in every day, every day, every day. Not only that, I'm empowering people, putting people in positions to work, training them and talking to them regularly to work, to have what? Money. Slides, please. I'm waiting for this. I need this thing. If I have it in my hand, I'll know that. I'll know that. Have the next slide after the first one. Can somebody else control it for me? In my talk today, I'll be talking about, I'll be giving you some very powerful quotes. Some of them I wrote them today when I was carefully thinking this morning. I need to have slides something. Should I climb up or what?
Okay, let me climb up so that I can be close to that. Thank you. I'll take this back. Is that slide over there? Can you see it from here? What gives you financial independence? Money, what is financial independence? I'll go there. Money gives you what? Financial independence. Money gets you out of debt. How many of us have experienced debt here? You have experienced debt before. I mean excruciating debt. Weeks, months, sometimes years. Do you know your BP can rise because of debt? Do you know that? Do you know that your BP can rise because of mistakes you make in money? What is BP? How many of us know that BP is part of most people in Africa because of hardship? How many of us know that? You know BP is part of most, in fact, you should check your BP daily. BP kills. BP can make you half paralyzed. Do you know that? BP can make your limbs numb. You cannot feel anything, and that's called partial paralysis. You know that? But if you have money, you can buy BP drugs. You can visit a doctor. I mean, how many of us know that it is good to visit a doctor maybe once in a month? Do you know that? You check your system. Because just like you check or service your car every 3 months or every 5,000 kilometers, you're supposed to check your body. Without money, you cannot do that. Right or wrong? Without money, you cannot visit the hospital regularly. We are in P1 business because we want to make our family happy by having resources to buy what they need. How can your DSTV finish and you cannot buy it 6,800 or 8,000 or 12,000 or 18,000 or 1,005? Hello? How can your DSTV finish in your home and you cannot go and buy it? Whereas there are some people that pay for 12 months and they still have more money to pay for another person. Do you understand? Can you imagine your children telling you that they are watching DSTV in that next house? We don't have DSTV. What happened now? You'll be dumb. Tomorrow morning they are going to school, you cannot give them Ribena and biscuit. Is that not what you don't want? Eh? Hello? You want to have money? You want to have money? You want to have money? Do you have yourself? Money come. Money come. Someone money. Money come. Money. I'm calling you. Come to me. Come to me. Money come. Money come. Come and meet us thing. Come. Money come. Money come. Come and meet us. Hello. It is good to have money. I believe in savings, but I don't believe in using savings as a security. I believe in having savings for unforeseen circumstances, but I believe in having cash flow while the savings is being kept. You know what I'm saying? I believe in having what's called cash flow. What is cash flow? Cash flow means money is coming to you and it's leaving and it's still coming to you and it's leaving and it's still coming to you and it's leaving and it's still coming to you, and that is the only way to be wealthy. I repeat, the only way to be wealthy is to have cash flow. It's for money to flow into your account, leave your account, flow into your account, leave your account, flow into your account, leave your account. When you have money, and money is not flowing out and coming in, you are poor. In Igbo, ego kudo ego onodu. If money meets money, it will stay. And that is what is called cash flow. That's what is called cash flow. So if you are looking at a particular figure, 1 million naira, and you are allowing the money to enter, and you are not using that money to do something that will make that 1 million be complete and even over surpass and go out and come back and go out, and I mean on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. If you don't have that system, you are poor. You are what? Money must leave your account, your pocket,
you're safe, go out, you send it on an errand, and when he goes on an errand, he calls his brothers and sisters, they come back and go out and solve the problem and get more money, got more friends, and come back. You understand? That is the only way to be wealthy. You know what? When that system is complete in your life, you can never be broke. The only thing you'll be considering is, how do I spend it? Where do I channel it? Who do I give some? Who do I not give some? What do I buy? Where do I invest it? That's the thing you'll be thinking every day. And that is my name. Say, that is my name. I'm telling you what I do. That's what I think every day. Every day I'm looking at the balance. Here, balance there, balance there. What do I spend? Where do I spend? Where do I spend? That's what I ask. I'm not making a mistake. I'm not making a mistake. I'm asking myself. That is life. That is how life should be. And that is why you must be at the center of at least 7 streams of income. You must be at the center of at least 7 streams of income. Say 7 streams of income. Of income. You can change that income to cash flow. You can change that cash flow to money. You must be in the middle of 7 streams of income. In this, that's one of the quotations you have in the Bible. But in this my slide, I reduce it to 5. Let it not be as if I'm overburdening you with saying 7. And let me tell you, wealth is not reserved for a few. But the irony is that wealth has been reserved for a few. That is what is happening in the world. Because by creation, you are meant to be a wealthy person. Everybody here, out in the world, is meant to be what? Wealthy. What is wealth? Wealth is when money is not in you alone. It is in you and in various other people. That is when your money is affecting positively the lives of several other countless people. That is when you can say you are wealthy. You are rich only when money is meant for you alone. You are rich, so don't use the word rich. When people ask you what do you want to, how do you want to be your life to be, don't say I want to be rich. Rich is when you can only satisfy yourself, your immediate family, and that is all. But wealth is when people remember you. When they are sleeping, they are saying, God, please, let Mr. Dr. Austin, let him be alive tomorrow because I want to do business with him. That is wealth. Let you not have any problem. Oh. God, you know they were buying Vista. Let government give them certificate. You understand? Certificate, Abi. So that the land will not have problem. You are praying already. And when 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 10 people, 100, 1,000 people are praying the same prayer, we got here the prayer or not? Now that is when your money, your business, your enterprise is touching souls' lives. And that is the only way to be wealthy. That is the only way to have cash flow. That's the only way to have good income. You are poor when you don't spread information about your riches. Same thing I said before, I'm just saying it now. You are poor when you don't share information about your riches. But when you allow your money, when you allow yourself to be a pipe through which money passes to other people, money stays with you. Financial independence means when you have enough wealth to live on without working. Financial independence means you wake up before the end of the day, money enters. Even if it's 5,000 naira. That's what financial independence means. And from the age of 25 upwards, if you do the right things, within 3 to 5 years, you can be financially independent. Are you with me? Who loves to be financially independent? You have a second microphone here. Second. Financial independence means income you earn without having to work a job. Financial independence is commonly referred to as passive what? Income. There are many strategies to achieve financial independence, each with their own benefit and drawbacks. Can 2 people here who want to taste 5K today
answer me in their own words, satisfactory to me, what financial independence means to them by their today's standard. 5,000 naira, if you get it. 2 people. If I'm talking about money, I should be able to spend money now. Have you? And nobody's standing up. Nobody's saying hand up. No one. Should I increase it? Or reduce it? Just 2 people. Tell us what you, in your life and your immediate family, understand the person very well, understands as financial independence. Use a practical example, what it will mean to you. It means, this question is very technical because you have to think of how it is. And don't be ambiguous about the answer. Don't come tell me I want to have 2 billion naira. You know, that one is in a wide dream. Well, introduce yourself.
My name is Odiako Monica. By financial independence, to me, is when I have enough money that can take care of my needs as well as my luxury, even if I don't, mine and that of my family, even if I don't work again. I mean, like, if I don't work, if I'm not actively involved in the day-to-day process in work, I will have money that can take care of my needs and that of my family. Like, if anything should happen to me, God forbid, maybe I'm not able to work again, I have money coming in that can take care of my needs and that of my family.
What are your needs?
Okay, like my housing. My housing is taken care of. My food, my basic needs and my necessities. My basic needs, my fueling for my vehicle, taking care of my family, food, shelter, clothing, and also my luxury. I want to travel. So I don't need to have someone to give me money. I want to travel, maybe I want to go to Dubai. Maybe in a year, I make a budget for myself that in a year I want to visit like 2 countries in a year. I have money that is coming in that can do that, take care of that, without me working. That's what I...
Anymore? I want to hear something. That's what I want to hear. Hold on. Financial independence. Extend it. Use the word. The word is extend. Extend it.
Okay, not just for me, but also reach out to others.
Yeah, like what?
Like, I can actually sponsor people's school fees.
Yes. Are you getting it?
Pay for people's school fees. Do
I'm
charity.
helping you.
Thank you, Chairman.
Go on.
Okay, also do charity. Pay for people's school fees, pay for hospital bills. Be able to extend hands, not just myself, but also to others. Without me thinking that if I don't work, the money will not come. But there is something that is bringing it to. That's what I
will clap for her. Are you starting now? Let that guy answer. 5,000 for you before I leave here.
Thank you. I'm Toby Debere by name. Financial independence, finance, like our MD has correctly said, is power. And that power means authority. Now, independence means to be dependent, as you don't depend on anybody, everything lies on God taking his own place and you, and all about you. You don't depend on anybody for anything to meet your life basic needs like housing, clothing, and other luxuries that make life what it means.
Be specific. Be specific.
Specifically, you have basic need of property, that having your own house. You don't need to answer anybody, sir or man, to do anything you want to do in your own house. That is independent. You don't depend on anybody. That's number one. You have basic need of transport, like if you like somebody wants to come to this particular summit, I don't need to answer anybody, sir or man, to start driving down. You just wake up, you know that something like this is happening, you enter your car and start coming. You don't depend on anybody, as in that is automobile needs, and so on and so forth.
No, that's not an answer.
Alright, okay. Now let me tell you.
Think of yourself.
Myself.
Free now.
Now
what does it mean to you?
For me, financial independence is I want to be just like MD.
Chairman.
The chairman. I know.
Amen.
Amen.
Now let me tell you. Okay, tell me, if you want to be like me, how am I?
First of all, I'm taking the authority, the power to touch lives, make people smile. Because I know why I'm here today is not because of anything that P1 offers, but the smile I see in the face of MD makes me to be here and always want to see him again and again and again, because I know the more I look at him, I become more like him.
That's how looking at me. Are you going to be like me? Now, let me help you. Let me help you. Financial independence. Everybody have a family here. I'm not going to be close. This is on. Everybody has a family here, right? Everybody has a family here. Have you seen a situation? I'm 25 years. I have an elder brother who is 42 years. I have an elder sister who is 35 years. I'm 25 years. Family meeting wants to hold. And everybody is around except me that is 25 years. And they will say, we are going to wait for Mr. Augustine. We're going to wait for David. If David does not come here, this meeting will not hold. Hello? Is that financial independence? That's a big example of financial independence. Before they do anything in a meeting, in a family, they will say, Bombo is not here. This meeting cannot hold because we will chop granite, we will chop cashew nut, and we will drink coke. And if Bombo is not here, the money will come out. So that is financial independence. Financial independence is when you travel home, Christmas, Easter, as they hear your horn, they wait for you to settle down. Then in the morning like this, everybody will gather. I'll be spending time with you. I'll be telling you their problems. They've not seen you for 6 months. Hello? They are telling you, Oga, we don't say you better pass us. So help us. Even at 10,000 I see today, I will not say, I don't chop part of your money. That is financial independence. Do you want that kind of life? Raise your hand. Father Lord, these ones here are decreeing and declaring according to your promises that they will become financially free. Through the enterprise of their hand, they will become business owners. They will affect lives. In Jesus' name. Now, that prayer is final. Nothing is going to, and this is the least you can become in your life. 5,000 naira for you. 7 undeniable financial independence quotes. Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. You know, spend. In the past, for go school, they buy granite, they buy slippers. Sometimes they even buy things when they use to soup. Buy and finish from the window of their car or of the taxi. Cycle. Now when they reach house, they will cook. Spend. As see just pass. Stop, sugar. Stop, granite. Stop, banana. Not only that, then they buy things that they don't need. They just be passed and see. I need it. I saw somebody wearing it yesterday. You buy it and you never wear it in 2 years. Maybe that first week you bought it, you wear it. The next time you don't wear it. People spend money they haven't earned. They even go to persons that are selling this and collect things on credit and say, I am going to earn money on the 30th of the month. I'm going to pay you. That money has been spent in advance. Many people have that mistakes as part of their lifestyle. It must stop if you want to become financially free. A goal without a plan is just a wish. You keep on saying, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, I want to be rich. Father, make me rich, Father, make me rich, Father, make me rich, Father, make me rich. No prayer point. Every day you are singing, hey, I want to be rich. Want to pass, you say, I have one back. It was in your mind, but you don't have any plan. Year in, year out, you keep on praying. I don't want to walk on my leg again. I want to drive a good car. But you don't do anything from January to December to see that that thing works. Hello? It is not a good lifestyle. It's not a way to be rich. It's not a way to be wealthy. And investment in knowledge pays best interest. You know, in P1, we believe that learning should be a continuous thing. That is why we run seminars every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and sometimes even in other days, like I'm back here, Wednesday and Friday, Tuesday and Friday, other centers. We understand that if you stop learning, you stop the flow of finance. That's why we keep on bringing resource people, internet marketing. P1 Lekki does internet marketing on Wednesdays, right? Wednesdays. P1 Lekki. Can you stand up? Let's see you. Alaji is here. Clap for you. That is the MD of P1 Lekki Rentals what? Limited. They do send an internet marketing. I'm advertising for him now. Stand up. Let them see you. They do internet marketing seminars every Wednesday. And you know what? The internet is one of the places you can use to pool funds from people who have never met before. You can pool resources from people through the internet. It is a new way of life. The Bible have described it in Revelation several years ago. Today it is happening. If you go to Revelation, you see what I'm talking about. Sit down, sir. Investment in knowledge. Read books from time to time. That way you can increase your financial power. Do you know, just by reading a book, just by researching on the internet and downloading information, you can become an information marketer and begin to make money. For instance, you can read on how to make money and become wealthy. And there will be several things you need to do. With that information, you can package that information and sell it outside for a fee. Do you understand what I'm saying? Especially if the topic of research you are presenting is something that people are really interested in. So information, knowledge is a part of becoming financially free. 709 financially independent posts. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. What does that mean? According to the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, how many of us have read that book before? Whenever you earn an income, say whenever I earn an income, 1/10 of that income is for me to keep. So before you start spending the money, let's say you earn 100,000 naira. 1/10 of 100,000 naira is 10,000 naira. First of all, take it out and put it in an account you don't have an ATM for, in an account you don't have a checkbook for, and the rest, 90,000 naira, is for you to now spend. Each time you earn a commission from P1, take 1/10 of it and keep for yourself. It's a rule for those who want to become wealthy. And take your eyes away from that money. Forget you have money there. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. A series of small things brought together. That's what is called a system. If you want to be financially free, you have to want to become a great person, you want to become a wealthy person, there are little things you need to do, such as attending seminars, such as recruiting people, such as sharing flyers, such as talking to people, such as using your WhatsApp to tell people about the opportunity in P1. And at the end of the day, it becomes a whole that helps you to become financially free. If you don't start, you will what? Fail. In fact, if you don't start, you are already a failure. If you don't start, you are already a failure. Everyone here are part of, everybody here, most of people are new, are part of the P1 business opportunity. There was a day you decided that, oh, this thing, I have seen it work. I want to register, I want to become part of it. That day is the day you started your business with P1, with real estate marketing. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent what? Servant. Say it together. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. Don't make money your master. Don't love money too much to the point that everything around you revolves around money. God hates such because he shares his glory with no one. He will just set a trap for you to fall. And when you fall, you come back to him. Hello? Passive sources of income to achieve financial independence. Bank fixed deposits. You can keep money in the bank and it yields interest over and over and again, but not much in today's world, right? It's a way to make money. Business ownership. You can own a business that gives you money regularly. You know you are all businessmen and women by virtue of your involvement with this great organization, right? Dividends from stocks, bonds, and income trusts. These are other ways to make money regularly. There are some people who leave a particular amount of money in the bank, and every month they collect their dividends. You understand? It could be 150,000, it could be 300,000, it could even be $1 million, depending on the amount you have fixed with the stocks, bonds, and income trusts. Interest earned from deposit accounts, money market accounts or loans, life annuity, like insurance, notes, oil leases, that's if you're in a family that have oil wells, patent licensing, like having a book that you'll be receiving income from every year, information that you wrote down. Pensions, pension funds, having pension accounts, youth money, rental property. You have worked all in the earlier days of your life, between 25 and 35, and you have bought some properties and you have built houses. Even if it is in Ibejuleki, you have built houses, and every year a particular flat, maybe you have 6 flats that you built over 5 years of your life, of your active work life. Every year, one of those flats gives you 750,000 or 1 million, and you have 6 flats on a particular plot of land. In every year, you get 6 million naira. Can you imagine that? That gives you rental income. I hope you understand that. So, one of the big ways to have constant money coming to you that makes you financially free. Financial freedom is when you don't have to work and money comes to you, but you have worked in the previous before it starts yielding. Financial freedom is when you are marketing with people and you are making money on a constant basis, and you're able to buy a landed property, and within another 1 year, you're able to raise enough money to start a building, and within 2 years, you finish your building. You move on to the next 2 years, finish another 2 sets of buildings. In the next 3 years, finish another set of buildings. And when you are 60, 65, you are retiring, all those houses have gotten tenants, and maybe an estate company is managing those houses for you. And you have 6 million from this, 6 million from that, and up to 10 houses gives you 60 million naira in a year. Do you understand what they are talking to you? Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because that's one of the plans I have. I'm sharing my plan with you. That when I'm 60, 65, I should have nothing less than 20 to 30 houses that are yielding income for me. Hello? If it's possible for me, it is what? If it's possible for me, it is possible for what? If it's possible for me, it is possible for what? Now, I'm not saying this to excite you, to make you feel good, and then you go home and do nothing about it. I know many people here who earn millions of naira in months, in years, in P1 business. Have you got a property for yourself? I mean, the land. I've got the land for myself in P1. Through P1 business, raise your hand. Please, don't disappoint me. Thank you. Yes, raise your hand well. Raise your hand well. I've gotten a landed property through P1 business. Raise your hand very well. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. These are great people. Clap for yourselves, please. This is lovely. After getting that land, what next? Meet an architect to design a building for you. Maybe a duplex, semi-detached, 1 year, which goes from 2 million to 3.5 million as rent per year. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then think of how you can finish building that house, or flats. Flats are easy to go by, especially when they are close to a place where factories or companies are. For instance, the free trade zone is a place, it's a hub where thousands of people will be working. So if you quickly get a landed property in, Mrs. Oberabo, give me one of your estate names. If you get a property in Fountain Brooks for 1.2 million naira, you use 1 year or 6 months to make commissions, you make over 5 million naira in 6 months, you go and deposit money, and in 1 year you finish payment. Then the next year you draw up a plan that, okay, foundation is 1.5 or 2 million or 3 million naira. Let me do foundation in 2 months. In another 2 months, let me raise the foundation to the decking. In another 2 months, let me raise the foundation from sales commission. Let me raise the decking to the roof level. In another 2 months, that's 6 months or 8 months, you are putting your roof. In another 3 months or 4 months after that, you are doing the finishing of the house. This is a 1 year project. You have finished the house. Next year, you do another one like that. Next year, you do another one like that. And when people begin to rent it, you have what? Rental income. I'm particular about that because that is what business we do. Hello? Can you do it? Let's do it together. Let's make this area, this Lagos State, this Nigeria, have houses that are built by P1 people. Let's cause a revolution. And that is how we clap, please. And in all this I am talking about, you are still making what? Money. You are still investing. You are still doing businesses. You are still being busy. Like I said in the beginning of my speech, work never finishes. I mean, work never finishes. The work finishes for you. You are either dead or you are poor and broke. Hello? Do people in the grave work? Do people in the grave work? So if work finishes for you, Iṣẹ́ ti parí fún mi. It's either you are dead 6 feet down the grave, or I don't know what the or. There's no or said. It's you are dead. Work is for people who are alive. Yes, that's why every Monday morning, this whole road here, as early as 5 o'clock, 5:30, everywhere is jam packed. When people are supposed to be sleeping, Abi, if everything was equal, Abi, if there was no sin in the nation, people would sleep till 9 o'clock before they wake up and say, let me back and let me go to my work. But because there's a rat race, everybody wants to have something for the day. Every Monday morning, Tuesday, there is hold up everywhere, there's on. People are running and saying, get out of my way, I'm going to work. Money is best made in our youthful years. And the system to making residual income is best invested in our youthful years. You can't start thinking of making money when you are 75 and you have spent 45 years of your youthful age enjoying life, enjoying people's efforts. Is that life? You wait for other people to make money and you go to parties with them. Then when you are old, you start thinking, oh, hey, I don't pay house rent again, or everybody don't need me, or see me, hey, is that life? Let's go work for money, and that money will begin to work for us when we are old. I've explained some real estate terms here, how you can use money in your youthful years, and then when you are old, the money begins to yield back to you. Our youthful years are between the ages of 25 and 70 years. If you have not invested in residual income actively in these years, yes, you can be lucky to make it in old age, but the odds are very low, right? Everybody cannot be KFC. Can anybody be KFC? Can anybody be KFC? You will. If there are 100 people, one KFC will come out of the 100 people. And then you can become wealthy for generations after that. But the next 99 will go poor, either they're pushing poor or they're sleeping under the bridge. That is not your destiny in Jesus' name. That is not your portion, and even your enemy, that is not the portion of your enemy in Jesus' name. Can you imagine bringing your enemies to this business and they begin to earn commission? Will they tell you I'm sorry, we're going to fight again? Have you? Enemies, so enemies can become your friends because you introduce them to P1 business. No matter the amount you earn as monthly take-home pay, you can never be rich with salary. I created that quotation this morning. Can anybody be rich with salary? Can anybody rich? I know that there are benefits around salary. There are benefits. Maybe you are working for oil companies or you have worked and invested for like 15 years in a bank, for instance. They can keep some big amount of money for you when you retire, right? But with salary, can anybody be rich? How much is the highest salary you can earn after working for 5 years? How much? In today's Nigeria, how much? How much, sir? If you work for 5 years actively in a very big company, how much is the highest salary you can earn monthly? That's what it gets. 1.5 million, 2 million, right? But you know, as you make money, as you advance in your work life, the moment you start earning 500,000, 1 million naira, problems that will eat that money will come up. You know that? I finished my allowance. I don't use one salary. My allowance in P1 as a chairman. I finished it in 3 days. That is a confession. I finished my allowance in 3 days. Hello, and it's big, oh. But I rely on commissions. I make a lot of commissions monthly, daily, weekly. Do you understand that? That is why I said, no matter the amount you earn as monthly take-home pay, you can never be rich with salary. You can never be wealthy with salary. Hello? Did I make a statement? Did you take something from that? So if you have maybe 70, 50, 150, 8, 200, 300, 800 coming to you monthly because of one particular place you belong to, don't rely on it. Don't rely on it at all. What should you do instead? Build networks. Get involved with a network marketing company like P1. I'm not talking about P1. After all, that's what saved me. Is P1 saving your life today? Your financial life. Get involved and get thousands of other people involved. You're not making a mistake. you are building castles for the future. When you do that, everyone within the age bracket of 25 and 17 must get involved with at least 5 streams of income. Cash flow is necessary for a happy life and family. And when you make extra income from your other subsidiary business, it is best to invest in what? Together, louder. When you make extra income from other subsidiary businesses, it is best to invest in what? Why did I say so? Is it a mistake that wealthy people in the world today, all of them are involved in real estate? It's not a mistake. Is Donald Trump involved in real estate? I was in US 2017 and I slept in Trump Towers. A night about 244,000 naira. A night. Hello. I spent 5 nights there. I spent almost 700K. Just for sleeping, correct bed, soft, succulent bed. AC the blow, shower the hot, water the run constantly. Light day. You have internet, free, big television, you can do anything. How many of us want to enjoy that kind of life? Free of charge from P1. Set target. Targets have been set. Julius, what's the target for this year for that? How much? 35 million. Make your sales and enjoy an all-expense paid trip by P1 Group Business Opportunity. That's another part. You are right. And people will call you. Find out more by calling this number, by attending a seminar, holding at kilometer 25, Lekki Ekpe Expressway. Write going to something. Take a small box advert, write something on Facebook like that, spread it out, people will call you. Put your alert at the bottom and say, sample. People begin to call you. You have started business already. Because you can never know the people that somebody registered in your business knows. All of you here have made sales, one way or the other. Would I have known your clients if not, or somebody did not sign you up in P1? Wouldn't that be possible? No. Do I know you? Yes, I know you. You're my business partner. There is no wealthy man or woman in the world today that is not involved in landed property investing. Wealth transfer from Bible times happens majorly through real estate investment or transfers. The good thing today is that you don't need money as with P1 business opportunity to own real property. You have 24 hours like every other person. Get involved with telling and recruiting people into your real estate business, and from your commissions and rewards, you can begin to own real property, which eventually turns out to give you financial freedom. Do you understand that? I didn't want to use the word land. I used real property because the only real estate is what? Land. Can this place be in existence without land? Can they build this thing in the air and keep it there forever? There was land. There was what? Land before this building was established. And because they have established this beautiful edifice, they are able to take maybe $1 million from P1 and other people whenever they do meetings. Is that an investment? Yeah, it might cost a fortune, but they worked out and they invested it by building this place. And they put it out for rent. 10 years ago, I know this place, this was a good long. A place for all kinds of nonsense people. It was a bus stop before now. A major bus stop in Nigeria. This place. About 10 years ago. To look at what it is. Yes, the AC is about 3 billion. Several of them. The investment. It's what? Investment. Somebody got it. Event center. Yes, the Malakos person, the land here cannot be less than, at that time, 40 million, 50 million. And this investment here cannot be less than 25 million. But then, every month, every day after that, something is coming out of it. That is cash flow, right? Even if you are in debt, this is my quotation, I wrote it this morning. Even if you are in debt of any level, you can come out of it by investing your time in real estate. My story tells that. I lost a business in 2009. I lost my business in 2009, December 12th, 2009. From Ikeja, I was in a shopping plaza, 5th floor. We were running a learning center. and we're making so much money. We're multi-millionaires, I and my wife. But when that business closed down, we were in debt of over 30 million, 30 million. And we ran to Aja to seek for solace. And we landed 2 years after, 2011 November, on a flyer that was marketing real estate in the Bejuleki, Elerope area. We picked up the flyer in a Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship International Program convention. And we went home with it. Now, home was not a home, it was a beg to stay. You know the meaning of that? I beg to stay. You're carrying so many bags, but you don't know where to go in the evening. And you go to somebody's house, friend, church member, and you say, please, I'm just coming back from Port Harcourt, but I don't have money. Let me stay with you. It's a lie. No money to pay house rent. So I was living in that kind of house at that time with my wife, my family. And we picked up that flyer. And we both looked at it in the morning. We both looked at it in the morning and said, Obi, these people are selling land for 300,000 in a lot of them. Can we call them? I'll tell you my story. I'll tell you one story. Can we call them? We just came out to the morning and said, so you picked the same flyer. Can we call them? Maybe they can give us land to sell. That is one story. And we picked up the phone, one Talasa phone, Nokia. You know that time that doesn't have internet. And we called, and they answered us. And they gave us an appointment 2 weeks after, that they will meet us at Awoyaya. I remember the place, each time I passed that place, I pointed at that place, and this is where I started. And they took us for inspection. They showed us one property that was almost 2 hours away from Awoyaya, inside Ajeklewa. We didn't even get to the place, because later, when they now finally showed us the place, we were screaming, is this the place that they took us to? If I got to today, that place has no life, but it will eventually have, because people have bought properties there, waiting for development to meet that place. So after seeing that place, we got back to the office, so to say. They didn't have an office, they also have a meeting point at around Mayfair Gardens. Now when people meet there, when people pick up their flyers, the only place they had an office was the first time, which was too far for everybody to come and then do inspection. So they normally meet at Mayfair Gardens. So we just asked them, how to remember their name, and give us 120 plus to sell for you. That time there was no network marketing in real estate. And after much talk, they said yes, the only thing they want is any plot you are paying to us must be in 300,000 payments. Nothing like this thing we do today, pay instrumentally. We have to agree, but we needed something to sell, because if it's on selling, you make a difference, like all profit. When I asked them, okay, will you pay commission? They said no. Any customer you bring, we pay 300,000. Anything you want to add on top. They didn't have the system we have today. Do you understand that? So we went home, discussed, and said, okay, maybe we should add 60,000. At least it will cover money for flyers, it will cover money for inspection, that's renting of bus, but we didn't have the inspection vehicle at that time. So I remember rushed to Aja from where we were staying, I beg to stay, and negotiate for 6,000 naira from Shogotedo down to Elerope. And I had like 3 drivers on my phone whom I can call and say, every Saturday we'll do inspection. Tomorrow I'm waiting for you. And you come to Shogotedo, let's carry people. We started doing inspection for that company. And we added 60,000 naira on the 300. So we took their flyer, I still have the copy of that flyer, and we duplicated their flyer and put 360,000. So when they paid them, they were supposed to get our 60,000. So after March, 3 months was passed, we made profit of over 12 million naira. We had sold 426 plots. No, 5 months, because the first 2 months we didn't make any sale. It was the 3rd month, around May 6th or so, 2012, that we made, and we made our first sale. And after that, 2 months after, it's as if people were keeping the flyers and waiting for that period. And the help just began to go. And everybody was just paying in money. And when we were ready, we had over 12 million naira that we could put into real estate. That's some problems with those people. And
we decided to start our own company with the profit we have. One of these days, I will break it down for those that are close to me. And today, P1, that system has been magnified to carry many families. Do you understand that? I was in debt of about 30 million. If not for God, I would have been arrested because people kept calling. Where's my money? Oh, where's my money? Where's my money? Oh, where are you? I'm in Lagos. They want to know where I am so that they can come and put that call for my hand and take me to the police station. But God helped me. 2 years passed, nobody arrested me. But when we started making money in 2012, we took a full page advert in a newspaper and advertised, if you are one of those that so company was owing, send your account number, send the amount, and we'll credit you. And we started crediting them back. Today we are free. Even if you are in debt of any level, you can come out of it by investing your time in real estate. Did we have money to start real estate? What we did was to print flyers, and I go out every morning in a job bus stop, and I was sharing flyers. And people were calling my the number. I didn't normally go out with phone because I know that if I enter bus or something, somebody can put that in my pocket and collect my phone. So I kept it with my wife. When I come back around 9:10, I'll go out around as early as 5:30 from Ebutu bus stop to Ajah bus stop, and I was sharing flyers every morning. I got like 300 to 600 flyers and share it and go to Jakarta, go to VI, I call it just a day roundabout. I was standing there sharing flyers around 9 o'clock. I start coming back. I did it every day for more than 2 months. My wife just lists the names and phone numbers of people who are called. I come back on a Thursday. I send bulk SMS to them that inspection. I can remember that inspection. Said inspection to our estate takes place tomorrow. I'll put the date in the bracket, and I'll say take-off point for site inspection is Sammy's Place, kilometer 46, Lekki Expressway, Shango Tedo. And for inquiries or for direction, call this number. Everybody that my wife collects the number and writes down, I send that message on a Thursday. On a Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, people gather at Shango Tedo, and we take them for inspection. For 2 months, we're spending 6,000 naira. Sometimes we even go with the drivers, they go, they come. From the 3rd month, people began to pay. The first person that paid 60,000 naira initial deposit because that we started the instrumental payment system at that time. 2 days after, a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Agode, brought 3.6 million naira check, a Skybank check. And that company we were selling for, one of the accounts was the Skybank account. I quickly rushed to Skybank in Ikota Road 4 and deposited that money that very day. I called the man to send us about 600,000 naira. 3.6, that 3 million goes to the man, 600 comes to us. And from that 600,000 naira, we wanted to pay for a house, which was 300,000 naira before then. But that day, as we collected that 600,000 naira, I went to that house. It was taken. It was that money they paid for it. So we now called an agent, and they began to look for a house for us because we were homeless for almost 2 years. And we saw one in Shango Tedo on Asajon Street. It was a duplex. The first one wanted to rent was a flat. The new one wanted to rent now is a duplex going for 750,000, 850,000. We gave the account, we called the landlord and gave him the 600,000 and told him that in 2 weeks' time we'll pay you 250,000. Did it work for us? So let's go and do something and make that debt so that we can come and play. It will work. If you believe. Real estate has power to change lives. Real estate changed my life. It will change yours. For good. It will change yours. For good. God blesses men and women from real estate business. Today, we have leaders under the founders of P1 Group who are men and women who sacrifice time to market with us, to recruit with us. I'm talking of the lives of the directors of all the affiliates who are now MDs of these businesses. This is a true life story, isn't it? It's a true life story, isn't it? Will it work for anybody? Is it working for you? Let's do it together. Clap for yourselves for being part of P1 business. If you are not investing your time, you know what I mean by time. Yes, like I didn't have money to start to go and give a family 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 million, 100 million to buy a land. But I have 24 hours, right? You have 24 hours. Who is a fresher here? Who is a fresher? You came today for the first time. Somebody invited you. Raise your hand. Stand up, sir. Come. Come, madam. I jump. After this presentation, you register. Who introduce you? Who introduce you? Yeah, I didn't know, sir. Do you have form with you? If you are new, come here, please. Come here, please. If it's the first time of coming to P1 business, line up here. Like this. Like this, like this. Be clapping. These are destinies waiting to change, and destinies under them waiting to change. Just line up. Be clapping for these ones. They're taking a decision to make money. They're taking a decision. Wonderful. Can we stand up and be thankful for them, please? Stand up. These guys have decided to change other people's lives. They decided to make money, and they want other people to make money. They decided to have financial freedom. Oh, praise God. I see thousands of people behind you who are going to be part of your business in this community. You changed my life. I couldn't buy a church card. I couldn't eat this well. This business together like it as a channel. Please, let me more solution from this. If there's a bottle of solution from here, I need people here to give up forms right away. If not for this business, today I will be a broke man. Today I don't know where will I be. Maybe I would have gone back to my parents to ask them to take me back in at 42 years or 45 years old. Right? Many people are 42 or 45. Still living with their parents in Nigeria's system. I couldn't eat 3 square meal. I go to my in-laws' house and collect food to eat. Today I feed thousands. Clap for this once more. I pray for you that what God has done for me will do for you. Amen. The oil that falls on my head and makes people to follow this business will follow you. Amen. You will not regret that you took this decision today. Amen. God will be by your side, giving you the same courage that I have to go on and take risks. I take risks too. Business is a business of risks, but we have shouldered the risk for you. By having a company that has a system that manages the business, all you need to do is to go sell. Go recruit. Say recruit. Say sell. Say recruit. Say sell. Say recruit. Say sell. Say recruit. Say sell. That is what we do in Cuba. We recruit, we sell. Recruit and sell. Don't clap for them again. Clap for them. I see souls behind this man, behind you, who will say, thank you, what's the name? Thank you, Chukwemeka, for telling me about P1. Thank you for making me go for inspection. Thank you for making me attend seminars. Thank you for telling me that this business opportunity exists. It doesn't stop you from being who you are, from doing the business you are doing. Look at these people here. They represent financial freedom for people, other than them. You become icons in your community. Amen. People will look at you and say, I want to be like Chukwemeka. I want to be like Deborah. I want to be like Abibola. People will look at you and say, I want to be like Onyinye. Clap for them once more, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have forms here? Please go back to the person that introduced you and tell them to give you a form right now. Or, where's my Samuel? Get him to get forms. And then, pick forms at the table there. You must register today. If you don't have the money, just fill the form. And lay your hands on the form and say, God, give me the money to register. As low as 1,600. Or you hold on to the form and go home. Go and do inspection. Know the properties. Come back and use your WhatsApp and talk to people. Use your SMS and talk to people. When they come for inspection, take them to the office. Tell your upline to come with you. Go for inspection. Close a sale. And from your sale, when the commission is about to come, tell them to deduct your registration fee. But I feel like paying for all of you here. Number yourselves. Number yourselves. Number yourself. 1, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38. Yep. Okay. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Let's say 50. 50 times 1,650 is what? Somebody do the calculation. I'm going to register for all of you. I'm going to pay for it before you leave here. Pick your forms, register, and start your business. Please, take the opportunity. Your story, you are somebody is telling you about it. Nobody told me about it. I was just broke. I was hungry. I saw a flyer. The Lord made that flyer drop, and I picked it. God bless you as you go. I don't know. Let me just go to one side, write your names now, or let the form come. Please just pick a form. I'll get the forms now. Within the next 30 minutes, the forms will arrive here. They fill the form. I'm going to pay for your registration, but please don't disappoint me. Don't stay at home and do nothing. Attend seminars. I need to have your names. I'll make you my best friends. Make you my best friends. So if possible, can you just move to one corner and write your names now? Or go to the register and tick your names if you register. Tick your names, I'll pick the attendance register. And I'll register all of you. Yes. Clap for yourselves, please. Clap for them as they move. Yeah. Even if you are in debt of any level, you can come out of it. You can come out of it by investing your time in real estate. By investing your time in real estate. No matter the amount of money you are owing, you can come out of it. Now let me change it this way. I said owing, right? No matter the amount of money you are looking for to start a business, to carry out a project, you can get it by what? Investing your time in real estate. Now the time there is relative to the person you are, the ability you have to disseminate information, to market, to recruit. Do you understand? So I'm changing this statement to no matter the level of investment or business you want to start, and you need money for it, you can do so by investing your time in real estate. Are you with me?
Like